You know, I actually was sitting around here for about 5 minutes trying to think of some witty or funny intro. I failed. Enjoy this episode now that you know my creative juices are on a record low. Hello everyone, I'm the best Let's Player you've never heard of, and I have to talk really loud for the beginning of this episode because there are some very inconvenient fire engines in the general vicinity of my house. Last time we tried to escort Peach through Tiki Valley and sort of did not extremely bad at it. And then we made it here to Little Fungatown, which is a random community on those mushroom platforms in the sky from the platformer Mario games that somehow have grass growing here. I never realized that. There's just random... Well, actually, I guess this explains why there's just the grassy platforms in the sky. Anyway! I'm not gonna say anything this time. Maybe if I just ignore the fact that this whole pause feature exists, it'll go away. Anyway, let's talk to this random guy. Invents a shroom! This unique mushroom is a mix of one-up mushrooms and stars from the Mushroom Kingdom. Come now, don't you crave an invents a shroom? Play to win. See inside for more details. And the inside he's speaking of is a place with the GBA's controls on it. And it is the game arcade that we heard about before when we got here. Talk to this guy. Welcome, what do you say? Would you like to play? Give it a try. If you can get a nice, super nice score, I'll give you a free Invince Shroom. Okay, so I guess we want an Invince Shroom then. Oh, shielding! Hey! Wait, is this like supposed to be making fun of Smash AI? How it's really spammy? I mean, I don't know. I'll put on screen when this came out if it was like around the same time as Melee. I think it was after Melee, but still, Smash AI has been cheating since Melee, so whatever. Would you like to play? Yes, you kind of have to advance this. And Gino's here for some reason. You can put him in here, but you can't put him in Brawl, so I guess the Smash reference there did make sense. Anyway, this is our most popular machine, the Star Stash Smash. High score is 200 points. Beat it to get an exquisite prize. Press start to view the rules. Good luck. So you actually do have to press start. Basically, you've got to get things into the piranha plant mouths by tilting the platform thing by holding B and A in different configurations, and it's made by the company Nintendo. So basically, well, the game starts. Press A to make Mario's thing go lower, press B to make Luigi's thing go lower. Get stuff in the piranha plant mouths and try to beat 200 points in a minute. This minigame can die in a hole for all I care. I dislike it. It doesn't need to exist. Could have made a better controlling minigame. The rest of the minigames in Superstar Saga are actually very good, and I like them. But, nope, this one just does not work at all. Also, it's extremely boring, as you can clearly see. Eating of a bomb is what will cause the piranha mouths to close again and open on the other side. It's really just wait for the mouths to be open and at the bottom, then feed them as much as you possibly can, and then when the other mouth opens, rinse and repeat. And I guess the music is a remix of the Invincibility theme from every Mario game in the whole bloody series. Don't know why I just randomly bridged out for a second. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still trying. You don't need to after you get the 200 points, because congratulations, it's a new high score! So now, if for some incredibly stupid reason I want to come back and play that, I can, and I'll get recognized for beating 211 points. Wow, nice score! Super nice, even. Alrighty, here you go! You received an Invince Shroom! It's basically a one-up mushroom with different coloration. I guess the regular mushrooms are the same. I don't care, actually. And selfless and caring Mario eats it without bothering to give Luigi any, or ask if Luigi wanted any. Because, you know, that's how family works. Yum! Isn't it delectable? What? That's an interesting sprite to freeze him on. Okay, that's not good. Last time that happened... Oh, so there are doctors in the Mario universe that aren't Dr. Mario. I mean, that kind of means that there's a really screwed up medical... Okay, that didn't matter since I was in the middle of a rant anyway. There must be a really screwed up medical system in the Mario universe if there exists doctors that aren't Dr. Mario, and yet this is the only time that one of them is seen performing a medical examination, and they leave it to a plumber with a bogus MD to take care of everything else. Anyway, bean fever, no mistaking it. Illness afflicts many travelers who aren't used to the food in this region, except the food that he ate is made from stuff from his homeland. So, that shouldn't affect anything. Logic, where are you? Well then, can you cure him? Had I the right remedy, I could cure him, but sadly I'm all out. At this rate, in 3 days... he'll be a bean! What shall we do? Somewhat dangerous, but west of this town lies a place known as Gafawa. That's not a name I ever want to pronounce again. It is said that deep within Gafawa there grows crabby grass, an antidote to this fever. Luigi, will you go to I'm gonna just call it that place from now on. On a side note, according to recent research, frightful monsters such as these have settled into that place. Rumors say that those who have been attacked by these monsters have had their bones broken, their flesh stripped, and all their blood sucked out. And this is an E-rated game. Yuck. Well, that's what they say. Oh my, that's quite frightful. You know, this is Luigi you're trying to get to go there. But you're Luigi. You'll do just fine there, surely. I just started replaying Dark Moon this morning. He will not do fine there. You'll be fine, won't you? This is for Mario's sake, right? You will go, yes? Oh god, if she still had her stolen voice, everyone would probably be dead from her trying to say that. Look, that's true brotherly love. Sheer will is making his cowardly bones move. How inspiring! Your only hope. Please come back safely. We'll be waiting for you. So now you can basically inch along, rolling around at the speed of slow, or whatever. Can't get that block up there. Can't even see it because you can't jump since Luigi's too wimp to do anything. Also, this is the embassy. Mushroom Kingdom Embassy. It has a goal pole. Mushroom maintenance is one of the responsibilities of us residents. It's interesting, but we need to get to that place. And to get to that place, we need to actually jump onto the lift. So we need to do something that will allow us to jump. Because we can't go back up to there. So we'll just try to find the lowest place. Psycho Kamek has become obsessed with his hobby, hypnosis. In fact, he now brings someone in every day and attempts his weird little hypnotisms. That's weird. Also, White Mage Magikoopa.
Oh, are you interested in my hypnotic abilities? Oh dear, you look so nervous, horrified even. Why don't you start by taking a long, deep breath?
Too lazy to show Luigi breathing. So basically, he's dead now.
How was that? You feel more relaxed now, don't you? Say, you're just strikingly like Mario, aren't you? Are you infatuated with Mario, the superstar?
No, don't worry, my audio is not desynced. I'm actually looking at my 3DS while doing this. I'm also saying this to remind myself so I don't try to resync the audio twice.
Well, in that case, I shall turn you into Mario. Now close your eyes. You shall now become Mario. Yes, embrace it. Believe. With his incredible jump, you will face the onslaught of evil. The greatest superstar of the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario, is you! See, aren't you feeling a tad more Mario-esque?
You are becoming Mario. You are turning into Mario. More and more Mario. You are almost Mario. Quite nearly Mario.
You may open your eyes now. Now come this way. Well, are your hat and clothes not red? You are Mario!
He actually makes... again, the music was the invincibility theme taken from Super Mario 64. Actually, he used Mario's voice clips from 64 in that. And anyway, basically all Psycho Kamek did is... he apparently blew the magic dust into Luigi's eyes, giving him red-green color blindness, so he couldn't tell that... he couldn't tell his green clothes apart from... red clothes. Because obviously he couldn't tell based on the letters, since as you can clearly see... that's actually awesome. It's Luigi holding a picture of Mario when he... oh, actually it's Luigi saying Mario. Okay, that makes more sense. He's holding up Mario's passport picture and explaining what Mario has. Anyway, only here in the status screen can you see that they actually have the letters on their hats. So, according to in this overworld context, some of those like repeating areas. No, I'm just getting there. Anyway, in the overworld, they don't have letters on their hats. So, literally by mixing up red and green, Luigi should be able to... it would be possible to make Luigi think he's Mario, or at least wearing Mario's clothes. But, I don't know. That was going to have a point, but it ended up not. Bounce pad. We're just gonna pretend I didn't reference Sonic Boom there. Mushroom, syrup, and a mushroom. Stuff's kind of important since you're going to be exploring this place as not Mario. Break this. And here's a little mini game. It's just timing based. Not that bad. Oh, the zappy zap zaps. You don't want to hit the zappy zap zaps because then that happens. You get zappy zap zapped. So usually you're going to want to wait for it to bounce once before doing anything. Yep, there's zappy zap zap. Still, then it turns. These ones are jerks. I'm just going to say that now. Do that, and then this one's going to be faster and a zappy zap zap. There we go. Oh, and there's one more, too, to get the big one. There we go. And then lasers! And it remakes the statue we already destroyed, but happy. And then it has a button on it, so this whole thing is... if you didn't have a hammer, you would be screwed there. Anyway. This place seems to be specially tailored to Luigi, because... everything is electricity. It's electric. Everything is electric. Which is actually good, because I used the Mega Manectric in Omega Ruby, and that worked out very well. Anyway, you got these guys. And Chuck guys. You don't want to fight the Chuck guys, because they're Chuck guys. Luckily, they go down quickly from a lucky hit. And then there's these Limbo Bros, which I don't get, quite frankly. I mean, they do jack squat in terms of damage, as you can see. But, just why do these things exist? I don't know. Also, let's see, Luigi's already had more EXP than Mario, so I'm going to just keep battles to the minimum in here. Don't want him getting too far ahead. There's like donut blocks down there. Assuming, yep, there's a block up there. Okay, I'm figuring these little dungeon puzzles out. I'm not too bad at this. Actually, I don't know why I thought of this. I guess the frequent Smash references and referencing games that aren't this one or part of the Mario series a lot in this episode. Maybe think of... Oh, that's why! You know, I was mentioning I restarted Dark Moon? Well, I did that because I used to have two 2GB SD cards for downloaded 3DS games. And I tried consolidating all the data into one 32GB SD card. I ended up losing the save data for everything, so I have to restart about 7 games. One of them being Dark Moon, as I mentioned before, and the other one being Fire Emblem Awakening, which is why I was about to mention Fire Emblem for some reason here. Anyway. They re-released the Game Boy Fire Emblem, the Game Boy Advance, rather, the original one to come to the United States in the first place. Or North America, I shouldn't be too patriotic, I guess. First one to come to North America. They re-released that. And the only reason after playing Awakening that I never got other Fire Emblem games was because I'm the kind of person who's never going to want anyone to die ever, and would reset an entire chapter the moment someone died. So, playing a game without casual mode, which is a complete deal breaker for me, and the only games that have casual mode in them are Awakening, which I have played. Oh, also I lost a 40% complete support log. That was fun. The only Fire Emblem game besides Awakening was a remake of a remake that was never released in North America. It was a Japan-exclusive DS title. So, I thought I was going to be screwed and have to wait for the next Fire Emblem game to start playing more. But now that they re-released Fire Emblem, it's not actually called Fire Emblem in Japan, which I take to be its actual name, but it's called Fire Emblem in North America, so I'm just going to call it Fire Emblem. Anyway, here are restore points. Now, I know accidentally activating the restore point feature is really, really annoying here, since I'm not using restore points, with the possible exception of one point very near to the end of the game. But, in a Fire Emblem game, using restore points effectively gives me casual mode. So, you know, that's cool. Anyway, you got a block puzzle kind of thing here. What you gotta actually do... That didn't work. Wait, never mind. That did actually work. That did not actually work. How does this work? This is one of those very common instances when I'm completely out of ideas. Alright, I get that I have to somehow hit... Oh, it's just making staircases! That's butt easy. Unless I screw it up like this. I think I'm just going to want to hit the green switch here. Yep, that's actually pathetically easy. Why didn't I... I'm stupid. And then hitting that. We'll do that to that. Okay, so I guess this was a little more difficult than you'd think. Because you gotta raise the greens, too. And and then raise the blues. Okay, I'm actually bad at this. Yoo-hoo! And I'm 20 minutes in. Oh well. No, it was just a reversal puzzle. I just had to reverse and go back a couple steps. Anyway. We're still not done with that place. Just doors and doors and doors and and that's, I'm gonna assume we're gonna need to go in there. These giant mouth doors generally aren't something that are avoided. You have to go through them almost all the time. I mean, you just hit a block. Oh, okay, we're here already. Hey, Mr. Mustache, I'm amazed you have come so far. Word has spread in town that I have become a horrible, unspeakably frightening monster. Why does everybody spread rumors they know nothing about? This makes me furious. It's so annoying. It tears up my insides. Oh, you can help, Mr. Mustache. Please help me realize the stress that ails me so. All you must do is dodge my flames for 30 seconds. What do you say? Will you ease my pain? That's painful to say. Yeah. It's basically jumping from block to block. And when he spits fire, jump over that. It's actually harder than I thought, apparently. Alright. It gives you the boss battle music, just to signify that this is what all the Toads thought was a horribly frightening monster. So it does actually play the boss theme. I don't remember what it's called in Superstar Saga, as a matter of fact. I think it might just be called Boss Battle. I think Popple's theme. Popple has a unique boss theme since it's Popple. Popple's boss theme has its own name, but I don't know if this one does. Actually, I don't even remember. Yeah, Dream Team was another one of the games that I lost the data for. That was fun, since I had one complete file and one hard mode file that was practically right before the final boss. And we're good! Success! Oh, many thanks! That really let off a lot of my stress. It feels like my soul has at last been released. And then he opens the mouth door for you. How considerate of him. How considerate of him. Thank you, mustached one. You can go now. I am done with you. I just realized I got rid of his accent halfway through because I couldn't focus on both the thing and thing. Anyway, you got Krabby Grass. I always liked that Krabby Grass was a pun on Krabby, which the head thing was. And these peeps just give you little Funkatown. Okay. Oh, that guy's such a jerk. He knows I can't jump away over there, so he always runs off that way. Real mature jerk. Down here under our feet, the giant, huge, really big mushroom known as the Great Mountain Mushroom. Just how a mushroom could ever get so very big remains a mystery. Also, a couple of hooligans out here. You think it's as tall as a mountain? I don't know. You're from Hoo Hoo Village, which is on a mountain, though, so I think you'd know. Anyway, we actually got not much, but still a lot done this episode, so I'm going to say it's about time to end things off. We got the Krabby Grass at least, so we can save Mario. But we're gonna go there in the next episode because I'm out of time and I'm lazy. So until I become less lazy, I'm Leader of Luxinape. Leader of Luxinaping off. That was weird. Earthquakes. Lightning. Okay. What? You don't know what you've been doing? Don't you remember? Heard you want to go that place to get Krabby Grass for Mario. Did you really get Krabby Grass? Opens up the suitcase, checks. It really is Krabby Grass. Going to the frightful and dangerous that place all by yourself? Luigi, how incredibly courageous are you? Surely you will be a legend in this town. By the way, what do you think that thunderous noise was? Something have happened at the embassy? Luigi, shouldn't you be rushing to Mario's side? Okay, cutscene. Disregard the previous outro. Luigi! Oh, that was a Toad, not Peach. Princess Peach! She... Lightning! Turtles! Peach! Bowser! Restore points! Fire engine sounds in the background.
Excuse me, Bowser. Oh, I think you're sorely mistaken. I'm... Bowletta! Cackleta's power has poured into this Koopa who is king. The body of the Bowser, but the mind... The body is of the Bowser, but the mind is all of the great Cackleta. I need no voice this time. I'll just steal the real deal.
That rhyming more suits Fawful than you, but okay. Now we can end this episode off on that wonderful cliffhanger. Until then, I'm Leader of Luxinape signing off. I'm evil and I know it. Ha 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 ha! That actually looked really, really cool on the Audacity file.